Talk Like TED by Carmine Gallo is a practical guide that distills the secrets behind the world's most popular and influential TED Talks. Drawing from analysis of hundreds of TED Talks and interviews with top speakers, Gallo identifies the key elements that make these presentations engaging, memorable, and impactful. He organizes his insights into 9 public speaking techniques, grouped under 3 core categories: emotional, novel, and memorable. These principles help anyone improve their presentation skills, whether delivering a TED-style talk, business presentation, or any public speaking event. Introduction. The power of storytelling. TED Talks, Gallo notes, are one of the most popular platforms for sharing ideas globally. The success of a TED speaker is not only due to their subject matter but how they convey their message. A powerful TED Talk moves beyond data and facts. It connects with people emotionally, teaches something new, and leaves a lasting impression. Gallo begins with the core insight that ideas are the currency of the 21st century, and how one communicates those ideas can determine their influence and success. The following 9 principles provide the blueprint for delivering a talk that resonates with audiences. Part 1. Emotional, touching the hearts of the audience. 1. Unleash the master within. In the first chapter, Gallo argues that passion is the most critical component of an excellent talk. TED speakers are passionate about their subject, and this enthusiasm is contagious. When speakers care deeply about their message, the audience is more likely to connect with and believe in their ideas. Passion leads to authenticity, which builds credibility. Gallo cites the example of Brian Stevenson, whose TED Talk on injustice in the legal system became one of the most shared TED Talks due to his personal passion for the issue. Key tips include: speak about what excites you personally. Your passion will translate into energy that the audience can feel. Identify your core motivation. Why is this topic important to you? Understanding this will help you communicate with conviction. 2. Master the art of storytelling. Humans are wired to respond to stories, which makes storytelling an essential tool for effective communication. Gallo explains that stories engage the audience emotionally, making abstract concepts more relatable and memorable. Successful TED speakers often use stories to personalize their talks, whether it's their own experience, anecdotes from others, or hypothetical situations that illustrate their points. There are 3 main types of stories Gallo identifies. Personal stories. These create emotional resonance with the audience, as they see the speaker as relatable and human. Stories about other people. These provide inspiration or serve as case studies for the speaker's main points. Hypothetical stories. These can be used to paint a picture of the future or demonstrate the potential impact of an idea. Gallo advises speakers to practice telling stories in a way that taps into the audience's emotions, making the message more compelling. 3. Have a conversation. This principle emphasizes the importance of conversational delivery. Gallo explains that TED Talks are effective because they feel less like formal lectures and more like intimate conversations. The best speakers avoid jargon and complicated language, opting instead for simple, clear, and conversational speech. This approach makes the speaker more relatable and the content easier to digest. To achieve a conversational tone, practice your talk in front of friends or colleagues to ensure it sounds natural. Use inclusive language, such as we or you, to build a rapport with the audience. Vary your tone, pace, and volume to keep the audience engaged. Part 2. Novel. Deliver something new. 4. Teach me something new. People are drawn to novelty. Gallo points out that TED Talks often introduce fresh perspectives or present familiar ideas in a new light. Audiences love to learn new things, and speakers who can present novel ideas capture attention and leave a lasting impact. He encourages speakers to push the boundaries of their subject matter by bringing something unique to the table. TED speakers often achieve novelty by offering a new perspective on a common issue, sharing groundbreaking research or innovative ideas, simplifying complex ideas in ways that are accessible to the audience. For example, Hans Rosling's TED Talk on global health became a viral hit because he presented data in a visually engaging way that revealed surprising truths about the world. 5. Deliver jaw-dropping moments. A memorable TED Talk includes moments that surprise or astonish the audience. These jaw-dropping moments are what make the presentation stand out. Gallo explains that speakers can use statistics, demonstrations, or powerful visuals to create these moments of awe. These moments create an emotional spike, making the audience sit up and pay attention. Some ways to create jaw-dropping moments include sharing shocking or unexpected facts that challenge the audience's assumptions, using powerful visuals or demonstrations that reinforce the message, delivering a poignant emotional punch, such as through a personal story or an inspiring quote. One famous example is Bill Gates releasing mosquitoes into the audience during his TED Talk on malaria, which shocked and immediately engaged the crowd. 6. Lighten up. Humor is a powerful tool for engaging an audience. Gallo notes that humor not only entertains but also makes speakers more relatable and likable. While not every TED Talk uses humor, those that do often make a lasting impression. Gallo encourages speakers to find opportunities to inject humor naturally into their presentations, as it helps break the ice and builds rapport with the audience. The key to effective humor in a presentation is: use light humor that aligns with your message or topic. Avoid offensive or divisive jokes. Keep it natural and appropriate to the tone of your presentation. Use humor to diffuse tension or add levity to complex topics. For example, Sir Ken Robinson's TED Talk on creativity and education is filled with humor, making his serious message more accessible and enjoyable. Part 3. Memorable, present in ways that stick. 7. Stick to the 18-minute rule. TED Talks are capped at 18 minutes for a reason. People's attention spans are limited. Gallo stresses that the ability to condense your ideas into a brief, impactful presentation is key to delivering a memorable talk. He recommends structuring your presentation so that you can convey the essential message within this time frame, ensuring that every minute counts. To make the most of the limited time, focus on one or two key ideas. Too many ideas can overwhelm the audience. Trim excess content, removing anything that doesn't support the central message. Use simple, clear language to get your points across efficiently. Research supports the idea that people retain information better when it is presented in shorter bursts, making the 18-minute rule an optimal length for engagement. 8. Paint a mental picture with multisensory experiences. Gallo explains that people are more likely to remember a talk when it engages multiple senses. Using vivid language, visual aids, and interactive demonstrations can help create a multisensory experience. Visual and auditory stimuli, combined with strong storytelling, leave a more lasting impression on the audience's memory. Speakers can enhance the multisensory experience by using visuals such as slides, videos, or props that complement their message. Speaking in a way that paints mental images for the audience through descriptive language. Using audio or music that evokes emotion or reinforces the message. For example, Jamie Oliver's TED Talk on obesity used graphic visual aids to illustrate the sheer amount of sugar in everyday foods, making his argument more tangible. 9. Stay in your lane. The final principle encourages speakers to be authentic and stay true to their core message. Gallo warns against trying to be someone you're not or speaking on topics outside your expertise. Audiences respond best to speakers who are genuine and speak from personal experience or deep knowledge. Staying in your lane means speaking about topics you are truly knowledgeable and passionate about. Being authentic in your delivery, avoiding rehearsed or artificial personas. Sharing personal experiences and insights that reflect your unique perspective. This principle ties back to the first point about passion. When you speak authentically from a place of expertise and enthusiasm, you build trust with your audience. Conclusion. The TED Commandments. In his conclusion, Gallo refers to the TED Commandments, which are guidelines provided to TED speakers to help them craft impactful talks. These rules, such as, "Thou shalt tell a story," and "Thou shalt not sell," reflect many of the principles discussed throughout the book. Gallo reminds readers that the goal of a great talk is not just to inform but to inspire, challenge, and move people. The techniques in Talk Like TED are designed to help speakers deliver presentations that stick with their audience long after they leave the stage. Final thoughts. Talk Like TED is not just a guide to public speaking, it is a blueprint for becoming a more effective communicator in any setting. By focusing on passion, storytelling, novelty, humor, and clear structure, anyone can transform their presentations into engaging, memorable experiences. Gallo's insights, drawn from the most successful TED speakers, offer a wealth of practical advice for people looking to improve their speaking skills and share their ideas more effectively. Incorporating these 9 principles: unleash the master within, master the art of storytelling, have a conversation, teach me something new, deliver jaw-dropping moments, lighten up, stick to the 18-minute rule, paint a mental picture with multisensory experiences, and stay in your lane, into any presentation can help turn a simple talk into a life-changing event for both the speaker and the audience.